What's going on, Pixel Hackers? Christian Lovrecich from PixlFeed here. In this video, we're going to talk about how to monetize your personal brand in 2021. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. So, you have a following. Let's say you have a following on Instagram or on Facebook or on TikTok, Snapchat, whatever platform, YouTube, and you name it. Listen, some platforms you don't make money until you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, hint, hint, YouTube. And you're not gonna make money as an influencer if you only have 500 people following you or 1,000 or 2,000. You really start making the real money when you get into the tens of thousands of followers. That's when people reach out to you to make sponsorships, to do sponsorships or make posts for them. And that's how you can cash in on people paying you for that, for like basically ad space on your feed. But what if I told you there's one single way that no one ever can take away from you, and you can start making money from day one? I don't care if it's 5 followers, 10, or 20. I promise you this will make you money, and you can start from 0 to millions of followers, and it will always make money for you, and no one can take it from you ever. And I do it myself all the time. So let's get started. I'm gonna tell you. So you guys have probably heard it on this channel multiple times. So if this is your first video and you haven't heard it before, the money is on the list. Get that in your head, drill it in your head. I don't care if you have a podcast, whatever you have, the money's on the list. You always have to have a list. If you have a store, you have to have a list. If you have a podcast, you have to have a list. If you have a YouTube channel, you have to have a list. If you have a TikTok account with hundreds of thousands of followers, you have to have a list. Even if you have an OnlyFans fans, you have to have a list. So what does that mean? An email list is something that no one ever can take away from you. It's yours, you own it. No matter what happens to all these platforms, you can always take that list, move it to the next platform, and bring everybody else with you. Well, Christian, how do I do that? Easily. So, there's plenty of softwares out there called autoresponders. This is how you keep your email list engaged. You're not sitting there selling emails automatically. But the first question is, how do we collect those emails? Okay? So the first thing that we got to build or get one that's already pre-built, and if you there's plenty of softwares out there, but my favorite one, it's called ClickFunnels. And if you go to the link in the description below, there's a link for ClickFunnels for a 14-day trial, and they have tons of lead magnets ready to go when you don't even have to build it. You just change the text on it to whatever your offer is. So you have to make an offer to your list. So if you've been through any of my videos or any of my links or anything like that, I always give away something for free. That's my value ladder, where it starts for free, and then I work my audience on the way up, where I can make an offer that is paid in something in return that they really want. So for example, you can create a PDF that gives your audience information that they're looking for free. So if you go to any of my Facebook videos, you're gonna see that I give a PDF away with retargeting strategies for dynamic ads for free for Facebook ads. If you go to my Shopify stores, there's links for software that I use. I give them away for free. There's tons, okay? But how do you do that? So you create a lead magnet with a software like ClickFunnels. So that lead magnet is essentially that. It's a magnet that's gonna bring you leads. So you make an offer, you say, hey, check out the link, the description on my profile or at the bottom, and go get your freebie, whatever freebie you're offering your audience, something that they really want that you can go away for free. So you send them to this lead magnet, and there's a video of you explaining how awesome this thing is that you're offering for free. But in order to get it, you gotta give me your name and your email below. And then you put your little thing in here for the name and the little thing in here for their email address. And if you wanna take it to the next level, you can even ask for the phone number. And you'll be amazed how many people give you their phone number, because you can actually reach them by text. So what happens when they're in your lead magnet? Once they give you the information, automatically, they will be sent to a thank you page where it says, hey, thank you so much for joining my list. Here's your freebie. And you can give them a link right here to download their freebie, or you can send them a thank you email with the freebie that you're giving to them, okay? So here's what's very important, and this is where most people mess it up. Once they get into your list, you guys gotta remember, this is your audience, this is your fans. Without these people, you are nothing. And you gotta treat them like they are, like your fans, gold, right? You wanna do the best for them. You wanna service them as best as you can with the biggest and greatest value ever, right? So they get on your list. For example, one of my freebies, it's a whole freaking course on ClickFunnels for free, which is down in the description below, right? So you guys can check it out. So what I do is, you give value, okay? So you connect with your list. So your first email is like, hey, thank you for joining my list or whatever. You don't have to say list, but thank you for joining my newsletter. In the upcoming days, I'm gonna give you so much value for free. It's gonna be amazing. Make sure to white label my address and make sure to check out my emails as they come. And what you do is in the first week, you can send, like 3 to 5 emails, right? Filled with value. And what I like to do here, it's introduce myself, because not everybody knows who you are. You gotta remember, some people find you for the first time, so they haven't seen all your videos, so they haven't checked out your whole profile, they haven't checked out your whole account. So you do an introduction of who you are. But in that introduction of emails in the first week, you have to make sure you give them value. So I like to teach what I know, right? That's how I built this YouTube channel. That's how I built my accounts. So depending on what segment and I like, or where they come from, I teach about that subject. And you can segment these lists on software like ActiveCampaign, which I'll put the link in the description below. You can get a free trial as well. And I'll teach how to use it, right? Or how to use it. So for example, if it was my Facebook ads videos, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna show you how to target Facebook ads. And then I'm gonna show you how to build the middle of the funnel. I'm gonna show you how to do retargeting ads. And I'm just teaching for free, okay? And this is what you should do as well. Now, here's how you can make money with a personal brand depending on what your brand is. So once the relationship is built there and your open rates are there and they're engaged with your value, right? Now you can bring them up or ascend them to paid products or paid courses or paid masterminds or paid anything, right? So what you do is once that value and that relationship is built, you can make an offer and make money on it. So let's say you're an expert at blowing up TikTok accounts. Well, you can create a course on how to grow your TikTok account in less than 30 days, how to hit 1 million followers in less than 30 days. Boom, that's a course. You can sell them on that, right? And then you don't make an offer again for a while. You shouldn't be putting products just to put out products, but you can always segment those people that bought from you and keep them on that segmentation on the list. And then you can make an offer again. So let's say they bought your course, everybody's like super pumped about it, and they're in your list, everybody's in your list. Well, now what can I do? Well, what else can I say? How else can I service my fans or my clients? Well, all these people who bought my course on how to grow my TikTok account from 0 to 1 million followers in less than 30 days, what else can I do for them? I know what I can do. I can do a mastermind where we rent an awesome Airbnb in, I don't know, Austin, because Austin's hot right now. And I'll invite some of my friends in the business that are experts as well, so they can teach more stuff to them in person and they can meet each other and we can all like work together and blowing up our accounts and learn from each other. So now you sold them a mastermind, right? So now you sold them a course, they bought your course, and the people who bought the course, now they'll probably most likely buy your mastermind as well, right? So let's say none of these people bought that stuff, right? That's okay. Keep sending emails and you include these people in those emails, right? So you do value, teach more of what you know for free. Give it away for free, man. Who cares? Who cares? You guys got to let go of this thing of holding on to information. Give it away for free. So like I do. So you offer more value, and guess what? I want to sell a funny t-shirt, right? Then make an offer, bring him up, by making an offer to buy your silly t-shirt for, I don't know, $32. Like an inside joke in the industry, merch. People buy merch all the time. People will support you, or make an offer for a coffee mug. Listen, every product, every service is different. I just, guys, want you to get the idea that this is how you monetize your personal brand in 2021, and you can keep building from there, and that list will always be yours. And guess what the best part of the list is? To give you an example, once this list is built, and let's say you have, I don't know, 5,000 people on your list, you can grab this list right here. You can download all those emails from your autoresponder, and guess what I can do with it? I can upload that list to Facebook and run ads. I can upload to YouTube and run ads, right? I can upload that list to AdWords and run ads. So now your ads are gonna perform even better, and now you can grow your list. And guess what? The more people on your list, the more money you make. Guys, you want to see it in action? Just click any of the links in the description below, and you're gonna go through my lead magnet. You're gonna get put into my email segmentation, depending on which video you watch my YouTube channels, and you see exactly how it's done. And I'm telling you, for the rest of your life, anyone can take everything away from you, organic reach, all of that. But if you have your list, take everything away from me, give me that list, and I'll send a couple emails, and I'll come right back, baby. It's all about that list. So if you like this video, make sure to check the links in the description below, wink, wink. And if you want to keep learning about digital marketing in general, marketing, Facebook ads, any of that stuff, ClickFunnels, make sure to check out the videos right above me, and I will see you guys in the next video.